Hi everybody, Ed Diaz here. It's my pleasure to introduce you to the Roland RD-2000 stage piano. RDs for Roland have been in our line since 1986, and over the years we've improved on sound design, also in the action. So the RD-2000 is definitely not going to disappoint. So first off, one of the key sound engines you're going to receive with the RD-2000 is the V-Piano sound engine. So it's a custom modeled piano in here, and one of the great things about it, you can actually go inside the tone designer of the RD piano and adjust that V-Piano engine fully. So you can go ahead and adjust the hammers, the resonance, how the lid is up or down, and really dig in there and create your own custom piano. Also with the RD-2000, you have a new action in here. It's called the PHA 50 Hybrid Piano Action. So you're going to have the ivory feel on the keys. So right on the top, you can actually see them in the porous in the light. Also escapement, so which means as soon as you push down the key, it simulates a hammer striking a string and breaking and resetting. So that's called escapement. And also it's called hybrid because when you push down on the keys, you actually see that it has wood on the side of the keyboard. That's going to make them more stable and give you make it a more tactile feel and better response for you, but without having some of the negative effects of having a solely wooden key. Now, one of the other thing to mention about our action inside the RD-2000, it's a gravity-based action. Okay, so if you hold the keyboard on its side, it's going to flop around. This is a great thing because an acoustic piano is also a gravity-based action, so there's no springs to wear out. So let's go on to some other great features. The next sound engine in here is a supernatural sound engine. So within the supernatural sound engine, you can take your vintage EPs, your modern EPs, clavs, organs, and you can also adjust the subtle nuances of each instrument. Depending on which instrument you're trying to edit, the nuances will change. So for example, when I play a vintage EP, it's going to sound great, it's going to be real nice and clean, but sometimes when we meet vintage electric pianos in the wild, in the street, they're made of wood and metal. So we hear sometimes mechanical noises in the keys when we play. So using the supernatural technology, you can go inside and you can adjust how much of that mechanical nuance that you hear. So some of those noises really bring out the characteristic sound, so that's great. Now, another thing you're also going to notice, on the RD-2000 there's a lot of knobs and sliders and also 2 new mod wheels. So what that means is now the RD-2000 is kind of resembling one of our vintage most popular keyboards for a master piano, which is the A90. So you can have 8 knobs that are fully assignable, 9 sliders also fully assignable, and 2 mod wheels also fully assignable. And this allows the RD-2000 to also act as a master keyboard controller, which you can use with any software out there. So any DAW or any software synthesizers. That's something that's totally wonderful. Also, for the first time, the RD now supports USB audio. Before it had USB MIDI, but now it has USB audio, so you can use it as a sound card with your computer, and then also when you want to record your V-Piano, which is full polyphony by the way, or your Supernatural, which is 128 notes of polyphony, you can record it USB audio right into your DAW. So it makes it an incredible piece. Some other quick things to mention. On the outputs, balanced XLR outputs and also 1/4-inch outputs, there's a sub out, so if you want to have the RD split and layered, you can have different sounds go to different outputs. That being mentioned, you can go ahead and split the RD and layer it up to 8 internal sounds, 8 external sounds, or mix between internal and external and have them together. So I'm going to give you an example of that shortly. So once again, this is the Roland RD-2000, two great engines, the V-Piano engine in here with full polyphony, the Supernatural piano and the Supernatural engine, which is 128 note polysonies, a new key bed, which is the PHA 50 hybrid. Also, it can be used as a master controller and also USB audio and MIDI. Of course, there's a lot of great features, but please check out the RD-2000. If you have any questions, please hit us up at Roland, and we hope you enjoy the RD-2000.